welcome back to another training recap with Günbil German Shepherds. Today we are working with registered name Quennie, call name Zeda, and she has spent the last 21 days with me learning foundational obedience, proper socialization skills, mandatory desensitization practices, as well as proper house manners. One of the things we covered in her foundational obedience was learning how to follow a lure on the left-hand side to create basic muscle memory as well as positive associations in that heel position. As you can see, even after I pull my hand away, she stays looking up at me, engaged and focused. Creating positive experiences and associations in this position is key to creating a dog that wants to be on the left-hand side. This is going to create a foundation for our loose leash manners as well. Notice how she moves enthusiastically by my side until I stop, and that is when she gives me an automatic sit. Look at this headset. She is doing beautiful with her heel work. Aside from building muscle memory and positive associations with these positions, it's also important to amp up the enthusiasm and the excitement, as you see here. Next, I put her on the 33-foot leash and we practice some stay work. She knows how to hold a stay in both a down and a sit position, and as you can see, even as I walk side by side, I march around, I move back and forth, she stays put and in position. I slowly layer elements of distraction while we work on proofing the stay command to set her up for success and to ensure that she continues to understand what I'm asking. Remember, clear communication is key. You'll see as she continues to stay in a down position, even as I continue to make a fool of myself and try my best to distract her, and then here I mark to 30 seconds, so I come in and reward, and we just continue to practice and proof these drills in various locations. Here we chose a park for the scenery, but you can also practice these drills in various public places to ensure that the command is nice and solid. As you can see, she definitely understands what I'm asking, and even as nobody holds onto the leash and she has the freedom of choice, she chooses to willingly stay in that stay position. As I continue to build and proof the stay position, I will switch between rewarding them in the position and approaching them with the reward using a duration marker, as well as releasing them from the position and cueing them towards me for the reward with a terminal marker. When I use the term good, that means to continue doing what you're doing a great job, but don't move from the position. When I use my terminal marker, which is okay, that means the dog is released from the position and they can come towards me to receive the reward. And as you can see, even as I do jumping jacks, I wave my arms around, I clap, I make a lot of noise. She understands that the name of the game is to stay glued to the floor, and she even keeps her chin down in a completely relaxed state in a good majority of these clips, which is exactly what we want to see. Again, she passed this part with flying colors. She has a really solid stay, and you should have no issues continuing to build and proof this command in external scenarios. While I still have her on the 33-foot leash, we practice some recall drills. Even in the presence of distractions, she comes barreling in. And as you can see here, she even finishes in a nice sit position. That was beautiful. She is a super enthusiastic and energetic girl, and recall has been super fun with her. She has no issues, and she comes flying when you cue her. Another thing we take seriously at Kenna's Canine Services is proper socialization practices, and that basically means that we are taking our dog anywhere and everywhere to expose them to as much of the human world as possible. The goal should be for our dog to navigate public scenarios with confidence and comfortability. And as you can see here, Zeda is confidently walking by my side on a nice loose leash as we walk around Shields, an indoor shopping mall. And this is a great environment to continue to build her confidence when in public environments. One of the most important aspects of socialization is to set your puppy up for success by keeping sessions short and exciting. We were actually only in here for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, she did a phenomenal job keeping her focus on me. Zeda was also desensitized to elevators during her stay. And here, as you can see, she is a super social and friendly girl, and she will take the opportunity gladly to say hi to anybody. We end on a positive note by asking her to practice some things she knows really well, like a sit and a down, and then we head out, and she does a great job navigating through the automatic doors and back into the parking lot. As she continued to build proper socialization skills, Zeda also accompanied me to several other pet-friendly locations during her 21 days with me. As you can see, right out of the car, she navigates through the parking lot like a pro on a nice loose leash and has no issues following me politely by my side on either the left or the right. I keep my higher value rewards present to continue to reward her for positive associations and experiences, and that was a great call considering Lowe's actually had their Halloween equipment out. Despite the unexpected distractions and chaos, she did a great job continuing to prove her primary obedience commands inside of the lows. Just look at that engagement and that focus. She did an excellent job ignoring all of the noises and ignoring the movement from the animatronics. One of the key things we look for in a German Shepherd temperament is confidence, and as you can see, Miss Zeda is cool, calm, and collected when in public spaces. And again, here she is saying hi to a young child. She is so gentle and so sweet and great with strangers. Thanks to the incredible trainers, staff, and team at Günbil German Shepherds, Zeda has completed her foundational training and is ready for her forever home. For any questions about available dogs or training, please